Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
And we are here today with Fringe, Season 4, Episode 16. Now, last time on Fringe, Olivia and Peter finally embraced fully. Peter accepted that this is his Olivia. A observer showed up in a weird situation, and the thing kind of drilled through the floor. And we had a really creepy man who was trying to find love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much that. And also...
And we find out Peter's in the right timeline.
In the right timeline, in the right universe. Things are going to be transpiring, and let's find out. So thank you for joining us for Fringe. Check out Patreon, follow, and support goes a long way. Buttons 1, 3.
And they're finally together again. I mean, that's like a big...
I said that.
Did you?
Yeah, so they finally embraced.
Here are the passengers. They should be scared. This isn't a panic attack.
I remember this. This was the first
This was an
episode.
early episode.
This is the first one. It's like a porcupine man.
No, another plane mishap.
This is the same intro. It's just a little bit... What? Whoa.
You should put keys on your back.
Excuse me?
It's an old wives' tale to stop the bloody nose. Actually, I tried it once. It doesn't work. It's all bull.
I remember this. We were like, what the hell? I wonder if they refilmed this whole scene again. I think they did. Alright. How did he get on a plane with that much fluid?
Excuse me, I need to talk to you.
Yes, sir, I'll be with you in 1 moment.
No, now!
What's the problem?
I'm in trouble. There's something happening to me that I don't have the time or the permission to explain to you.
What is it?
I need you to go to the passengers. I need you to collect as many sedatives or tranquilizers as you can. We will die. All of us, if you don't do what I say.
Sir, a threat like that is in violation of FAA
Does it look to
regulations.
you like I care about that?
Oh my God.
I'm going into that bathroom. You keep me in there. You keep that door closed.
Same scene, I think.
It is, but I wonder if they refilmed it is what I'm saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a passenger who's having a hard time.
Sir, I won't tell you again. Open this door. I'm gonna have to come in.
Huh?
Panic attack.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, do you have to ask permission before you do that?
Not since Bush 2.
Push 2. Junior. Yeah, I know, but I never heard him called that.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just need a bathroom.
Right there.
Mike.
Panic attack. As in withdrawal.
So it got delayed a little bit, but it's still gonna happen.
The plane doesn't go down then.
Well, time to call the cops.
The last time it died in the plane crash. This time it won't. Why did we go back in time?
I don't know if we went back in time.
That's the first episode. And the plane
Wasn't
crashes.
the first episode... No, that wasn't the first episode.
Oh, it's one of them. I'm pretty sure the plane crashes and then they kind of start...
Wasn't the first episode everyone in, like, the amber?
Oh, this season. I'm talking about the whole show.
And
The whole...
forgetting
No,
all
yeah,
the
the whole
details
show
of
was
your
like
life,
the people, like, in
Your
case.
relationships. That's not a problem for you.
Well, what I meant, I mean, yes, it's odd, but it's a problem that I can handle. The real problem, the one that we should all be worried about, is Jones.
You were already starting to become what? Your former self from a
He's
prior
speaking to the
timeline.
therapist or whatever.
I've had CAT scans, MRIs, peed in every cup. I'm sitting here now trying to convince an FBI shrink, no offense, that I am fit to return to active duty is pointless.
You have to admit, it's a little weird. What's happened to you?
I work in Fringe division. Weird is a matter of degrees.
Have you told your sister? You do have a sister, right?
Yes. Rachel, and no, I haven't told her. She moved back to Chicago with my niece, Ella, so that Ella could be closer to Rachel's ex, who, in my opinion, is a liar and a bastard. I said no.
The truth is they don't know what to say. Nothing like this has ever happened before.
What does it matter if I can't remember every detail of every case I've ever investigated? I mean, I can learn that. It doesn't make me any less fit to be in the
Your
field.
sister is still married.
Oh, shit.
She and her husband have 2 children. Ella and a younger brother, Eddie.
Hey.
40% of all the information you provided about your life is incorrect. Which, as far as the 10th floor is concerned, means you are not the agent they licensed.
God. I think about what causes her. I guess being raised by Nina is what's different.
Why would I assume just because you and I are back together that everything would be fine? What, the world isn't gonna live up to my every expectation?
Maybe a vacation's not such a bad idea. Vermont's beautiful this time of year. I know you don't like skiing, but as long as we got a rug and a fireplace, I think we'll be fine.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, I am, actually. No, I just wasn't expecting...
Well, one of us is still on the team.
Liv.
Peter, I'm fine.
Wow.
Not okay. He's obviously not gonna be okay with that.
She has nothing in her life besides being an agent.
Just
know.
Peter.
Well, she doesn't know what to do besides that.
Oh.
It's like people in the military. Once you're done, you don't know what to do.
They should have surveillance.
You're not a regular
footage to
person.
give you access.
Yeah, okay.
Hi.
You hear?
Hey.
Incident on Virtus Air, flight from Paris to New York. Details are still coming in.
Is that Peter? Tell him to stay
You look at Staceland.
Was it flight 718?
Yeah?
I guess this is like the timeline that I'm from. It does stand to reason that some of the exact same cases would take place. Virtus 718 was...
Happy birthday! I bought one every year on your birthday to help me deal with the loss.
Walter.
And beer. For when you turn 21. I probably wouldn't drink that.
Yay.
His name was Marshall Bowman. He was an undercover cop. He was given a designer virus that was programmed to rewrite his DNA, turn him into some kind of creature.
Peter, you were right. The guy's name is Bowman, but that flight did not crash.
Huh?
It says it right here. It landed a few hours ago.
That's why it's so weird. It's like,
Then
what's
I
the
think
time?
it'd be all about girls.
Are you sure about that?
Oh my god.
Is that what you were talking about?
He died, though.
Okay,
Somebody shot
was
it?
disgusting.
When was the last time you saw your...
A little over a week ago. Why can't I see him?
I'm really sorry.
Like deja vu.
It says once we get started, there'll be no turning back. Do you have any idea what that might be about?
The last couple of times Marshall and I spoke, he didn't seem himself. He was stressed. I thought it was just work.
That's how it starts. They're just not yourself. But this is a different situation. Like depression.
Okay, but like he's a porcupine.
But he was like trying to cure something.
Credit Cotier in Marseille. He managed their corporate accounts, but before that, he was a detective in the BPD crash unit. Retired 6 years ago, at least officially.
BPD
Like a
crash.
cop working undercover.
In the case we worked before, he was working with a partner. He was infected too, but he didn't know it. Almost transformed.
Maybe this wasn't the first episode?
You should find him.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of his name, but I can't remember it. Olivia would, though.
You should give her a call.
Ooh, it's cold to him now.
Daniel Hicks.
You want to talk about it, or should we just pretend like we already did? Olivia.
He knows.
She's your Olivia. I get it. I mean, I don't really get it. Different circumstances, I might think that you're drugging her, doing something to her, but I don't know if she told you this, but when I first met her, I'd lost my partner. He and his wife, Julie, they had this incredible relationship. The way she looked at him, Olivia looks at you that same way.
Oh.
So why don't we just leave it at that?
Lee needs a win.
What's she doing here?
You didn't really think I'd stay home, did you?
If Broyles gets wind of this,
You gonna tell him, Lee?
okay?
That's rude as fuck.
Medical waste, what's that about?
Don't know.
You mean you didn't see these the last time?
No.
Remember you said eventually all of this would stop getting strange? In case you were wondering. You don't remember having that conversation, do you? The night at the diner?
Sorry.
Oh, there's a porcupine man somewhere. Silver gun, or did they take that?
Wait, okay, right?
I'd imagine.
Whoa. I felt like Left 4 Dead the tank.
Oh,
He does.
Is he okay?
Like break his arm?
where'd he just go?
I don't know, but you ever play Left 4 Dead? It felt like a tank. When it charges you when you walk, it's like,
It was the sound.
yeah.
Is that really necessary?
Oh, they got it.
I guess they die pretty quick when they change.
I think she shot him.
Yeah.
Anyone report seeing the thing that got away?
No.
Oh, it's an old one.
So, do we have any theories why this one died?
Not exactly. Walter thinks that the cells broke down.
What about this?
Also no idea, but we are running labs on it to try to break down the chemical composition. But check this out. Track marks. We think he was injecting himself with whatever that stuff is.
Tattoo?
Hey, Walter. You come here for a sec. Take a look at this.
Oh, this. Don't move.
I'm sorry about Hicks's place. I had no idea that he had already become...
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
But if I hadn't been with you, then you would have called Broyles and asked for backup, and you didn't want to get me in trouble, and now you're injured.
I ran that name that you gave me, Conrad Etienne Moreau. You're right, he was a scientist, but he died 5 years ago in a car crash.
What?
Boston PB car crash
In the
cop.
case that we worked, he was the one trying to broker the deal for the virus that made these guys mutate.
You also said that Bowman died in a plane crash.
Okay, well, if Conrad's not behind this, who is?
Perhaps the Sumerians. His tattoo. His cuneiform.
You're thinking something.
I'm thinking that you and I both know somebody who could help us interpret Bowman's tattoo.
Who?
An old friend.
Sam?
Though he may take some convincing, because I'm pretty sure he has no idea who we are.
Sounds intriguing.
Not you. You need to be stitched up.
Yeah. Wow. I forgot Sam existed until just now. Oh, no, it's the book guy. Fucking book guy. I wanted Sam.
Can I help you?
I hope so. The lady here is looking for a book called Lake of the Long Sun by Gene Wolfe. Do you know him?
Are you kidding me? I worship it. And a girl as beautiful as you likes sci-fi is a girl after my own heart. I'm Ed, by the way.
Olivia, sorry. Take it. You think maybe he could help?
Who, him? No, I doubt it.
It's probably a little too obscure. It has to do with cuneiform.
Sumerian, Hittite, or Akkadian.
Oh, he got his interest.
Are you one of them?
One of who?
Secret society.
Imagine 4 seasons in, there's a secret society. Every event.
Again, from dem Tisch.
Excuse me?
Yiddish?
Yiddish. It means, may I please be excused from the table? No, you may not.
Why not?
Because I have just made some peanut butter and bacon sandwiches.
Thanks anyway.
And I think you may be infected.
What?
Because he got pricked.
If what killed our friend was, in fact, viral, then it's likely that when you were scratched, that the virus was transmitted to you.
Shouldn't you, like, give me something?
I'm afraid not. Once the virus fully matures.
Oh, poor Lee.
Should?
Most likely. 80%.
And if I'm part of the other 20?
Let's take it one step at a time.
Wow. I couldn't imagine being told 20% chance it goes bad on something like that.
I remember reading it means renewal or rebirth. There's been some rumblings lately about a group out there, a cult, really.
Okay, whereabouts were these rumblings?
You know, the usual places, obscure corners of the internet, conspiracy boards. As far as I can see,
Who says it?
They're obsessed with
Pre-Reddit.
guided evolution of man. They want to create a new species, a better species.
Oh, baby, you're hurting.
He knows?
This should be the last one.
Beauty and the Beast.
Alright, well, she's the...
Just think how special you're gonna be. How special we're both gonna be. Like Adam and Eve.
I am deeply disturbed.
Why is Porcupine Man the evolution of the future?
Prophecy, a serpent rope.
I don't know, but giving birth to that wouldn't be fun.
Of the Milky Way.
No.
Is that when the world ends or when the aliens arrive?
Apparently that's when a celestial ship emerges and a bearded serpent god comes down to bring enlightenment.
No, actually, the celestial ship turns into the serpent god. If you want to be technical.
Perfect.
You mean no mutant porcupine man?
Oh, no.
He's talking about the theory, right? He loves it.
No, talking about this. He has a family now.
Oh, wow.
For family.
Hey guys, listen to this. Each generation of gods is overthrown by its children who become new gods with new tools. Science delivers these tools, and mankind gains dominion over all he surveys. Radical transgenics, hybridization, guided mutation? Most of this is about encoding foreign genomes with retroviral DNA.
TPT 618, that's a palindrome. or a palindromic code.
The plane?
Precise.
What's that mean?
Something that reads the same backwards or forwards. Words like madam or boob.
I know what a palindrome is. I mean, what does that mean in terms of the case?
In and of itself, nothing. But years ago, when Belly and I were tripping, we created a way of organizing lab files using only palindromes.
Well, tripping.
Walter, are you saying that this information comes from massive dynamic?
Of course it does.
After William died, we converted to a more user-friendly one.
It's been acid to figure out which one is.
Dealing with the genetic engineering of hybrids. I'll have to run a search.
How can you have many projects running with that? That can't be legal.
They're above the law.
You weren't supposed to be here. Philip said you were pulled off field duty.
I know, but here I am.
Oh, neat.
I suppose every version of you is stubborn.
Yeah.
This code does correspond to an old project, but the contents have been erased.
Could it have been hacked into from the outside?
No, I don't see how. The system has 8 redundant
Where's Brandon in this universe?
Who was overseeing the project?
David Robert Jones.
Weird way to say Brandon. Now he likes these sandwiches. Oh, he's eating the bacon off them.
I eat too when I'm nervous.
No, that doesn't seem right.
I typically don't like pork.
Aphid, could we get
Aphid?
Agent Lee some more? What else do you hunger for? Pickled herrings? Spinach?
I don't know. Onion rings would be nice. Maybe some cheesecake.
That's it.
What?
Call Peter and Olivia. Tell them that I understand.
He wants fats, right? Bacon's fatty, pickled herring's fatty.
Well, because now I understand what the creature craves to fuel its metamorphosis.
It's disgusting.
Lipids.
Fats.
Human fat. That's what was in these
Oh.
bags. Most likely vacuumed during liposuction.
Yeah, Peter, me too. Look at his fucking...
Now I know what you're asking. Wouldn't it be easier just to eat people? Well, the answer, in fact, is no.
Astrid's like, what?
How are they able to get around without being seen?
They're just leaping from rooftop to rooftop.
They have wings.
There's wings! Are you kidding? Above a city, no one is gonna see that? Are you joking?
Do you look up often when you're in the city?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, how does Batman get away with it?
There's millions of... Batman does not. People say Batman all the time.
He's stealthy.
Blend of wheatgrass, penicillin, some hard laxatives, and I put in some mint to kill the aftertaste.
Why are you giving him antibiotics and laxatives? He's just gonna...
It didn't work.
I understand what these drugs are for. They're meant to safely manage the transformation.
So that's why Bowman died. He couldn't get to his medicine.
I used Agent Lee's infected blood to create a computer model to replicate the mutation sequence.
Wings grow.
How many of those clinics were in high rises?
Huh.
The Department of Guided Evolution. This is indeed a great leap forward.
Yeah, there's just one. LDP Institute. It's located in Beacon Hill on the 12th floor.
At this point, I have no choice. I need to call for reinforcements.
If you call Broyles, he's gonna know that Olivia was working on the case.
I just spoke to Broyles. He's gonna have backup and meet you at the facility.
She at least did. Okay. She doesn't want to jeopardize it.
Yeah.
Why does Lee have no armor?
He's already infected. What does he care?
Well, if he gets stabbed, he dies from blood loss.
Oh.
Heard anything?
Porcupines are nocturnal. They sleep during the day.
So do vampires.
Can we get Lincoln on the radio?
Is it a trap for them?
Lincoln, do you copy?
No.
Why is he alone?
I was just thinking that.
Lincoln, do you copy?
Radio silence.
The creature is nocturnal. If it's there, the lights might scare it out of hiding.
Oh shit. Oh my god, that's scary as fuck.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck. Peter!
Where? All right. There's a whole SWAT team in there. Where are any of them?
Were they with Peter just 2 seconds ago? There's I'm sorry, but why is that creature still alive too on the floor? Open fire.
Do you remember this?
Those things were sick.
Yeah.
Hey. Love these things.
So how is she?
Still at the hospital with her, but the doctors say she's fine. The bullet didn't cause any permanent damage, and they're treating the virus with Walter's cure.
But
Yay.
there's some bad news. She had absolutely no idea who created the serum.
David Robert Jones is behind this. What's he up to?
You mean assuming that creating a flying human porcupine hybrid was not his end goal?
Yes, and where is he recruiting these people from?
And mankind gains dominion over all he surveys.
Yeah, what does that mean?
You said that Jones was a megalomaniac. Then he has a god complex. Maybe Jones is trying to take control of the situation. Agent Burroughs, what a lovely tie.
Agent Dunham, a word.
Call her agent.
That is true.
From now on, no matter what, I'm going to listen to what you have to say.
Are you done?
Listen to what he has to say.
Literally.
If you're 60% of the Olivia I knew, you're still better than 90%.
Hey, math, let's go.
Let's go.
And a Fringe division with an Olivia Dunham is better than a Fringe division without her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good work today. Agent.
I'm glad that wasn't like a long-lasting thing where like she's like not really a part of everything.
Well, I was pretty sure they weren't gonna do that, but there was like a 20% chance, just like Lincoln. I think it was 20% chance that that they were gonna be like, you're fired forever.
No.
And then she just becomes
Then they
Walter's.
start their own Fringe division.
Walter. She just becomes Walter's assistant. Okay, so this is the other girl.
What is it?
Yeah.
You're having second thoughts.
Of course I am. They killed your brother.
We can be children.
This is the second woman to say this.
Cool with being a child of the
Also,
regular world.
that's guy from Battlestar Galactica. So the wives are in the cult. He has a tattoo.
They're gonna be like a ton of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's all sorts of whatever spider creature that is. I hope that's never in an episode.
Oh, it totally will be. Rattlesnake.
I don't think that's a rattlesnake.
It's rattlesnake tail. See, it did a little shake and it rattled.
On a boat.
Best place for them. Best place to go incognito with. So the biggest thing like I want to know is, so I'm gonna look it up real quick while we're talking, but I'm pretty sure that first episode of this entire show was what happened. So like, what's up with the timeline currently if we're going back to events that happened in the beginning?
Well, it's just we're in a different timeline, so things are happening differently.
Like out of
That's really it.
But like the same event happened. Yeah. No, okay, that wasn't it. You're right.
I told you. But yeah, I mean the same things are happening. They're just happening differently.
It's just weird because like right now there's so many things that are interestingly like because there's a cult that has been introduced that wants to perfect humans. That cult that wants to perfect humans is, you know, identifiable by the logo.
Not perfect humans.
Well, they want to make the perfect
evolve humans.
They want to, yeah. So that
into something else.
Yeah, they want to go further. So, and they're mixing animal DNA with these things. So I mean, there always was that theory by, you know, the Soviets and other probably secret military science groups where they combine like, you know, chimps and human DNA to make the ultimate human soldier by having like a gorilla man. And then that was a big experiment they did. They tried, you know, back and forth, like female, male, male, female, you know, both ways, you know, via in vitro, I'm pretty sure during World War II and after. And so like having the perfect human means that, you know, you're more evolved human means you survive more, you're better. But I think the main portion is playing God. They want to be able to be like, this is my humanity. And they mentioned that, you know,
That's what Walter said his goal is.
Yeah, every single bit of humanity that got the technology advanced themselves, they played God a little bit, you know, with how things were. And it's interesting because we're going through like this portion of Fringe where Olivia and Peter are kind of accepting who they are, but that means to everyone else, they're strangers. So like they're evolving too with what's going on into the perfect version or better versions of Peter or just Olivia in general, where it's the one that knows more and has the knowledge of all the events that are going on. Because that one who I feel like our timeline, Olivia, was a better Fringe agent than the current one, just because she had more exposure to everything due to Peter being there as well. And so them together, they evolve into like the perfect couple. I wonder if this evolution is what's hinting towards like the observers because they're like the perfect people in the future potentially.
I don't think so.
Or maybe-
I don't think it really has anything to do with them. I think it's just really trying to deduce what David Robert Jones's plan is, which is currently still. It seems like he's just trying to play God, or in all forms.
or
Like this isn't his only.
You trying to correct the thing that happened to him where his DNA got shifted?
I don't think so. If anything, I think that'd be a blessing for him. Dude got shot in the throat and was like, ah.
You're right. Now, speaking of things that are transpiring as well, we have our Olivia knows about like 40% of the current things that are happening in Fringe in this universe. So she's basically been taken over by our Olivia and has the memories wiped, which is valid for them taking her off duty, because it's kind of like you're not the same person that we hired on paper. That'd be like if I got a job and like it was a different. I knew 40% of what I knew. So like her so willing to accept that was funny at first, because I was like, that's not the Olivia I know. But that's because she's like, I'm just going to secretly sneak there.
Well, that's, to be fair, it's like you knew 40% of what you knew, but now you know more than you knew.
Exactly.
So like,
and as
that's what they came to at the end, the conclusion of it's still Olivia. She's still knowledgeable. She's still a great agent, so she's still going to be.
You're right, and
Fringe.
And the knowledge that she has is important to solve some of the cases going on. Like she knew over Peter the name of the person.
I hope we don't get a bunch of episodes like this revisiting old cases, because that'd kind of be like, did you just like run out of ideas, or like I get it what they're trying to do where things are like slightly different. Obviously that was expanded on way more than the previous episode where the ship or the plane went down and they didn't really get to examine a body or anything because it was burned to a crisp.
So this episode was the 13th episode of the first season.
Yeah.
So I'm also hoping they don't do that too in the same way, because the main thing is currently that is going on is like we're getting a lot of advancing of the plot, and the secret cult could be a hint towards what's to come in the future.
In the original storyline,
there was
that cult was still just growing because they never got any information to really track down more of them or find out more.
If they're the same group, I don't remember if they are.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Because I feel like Peter remembers the logo and stuff if it was them, because he was involved in that. But I do like the idea that maybe the cult is involved.
They didn't have a body to examine. They didn't see a tattoo.
Oh no, they found
to a crisp in the plane.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
But then so I'm curious, because like it seems that the wives are extra on board with everything going on. So like that makes it dial back to like they're all like brainwashed, like how cults can be, to believe that this is their goal. But it also has to do something relating to the fact that this guy who died, the first one, was a Boston police undercover officer in the crime unit for the crashes.
Well, they showed it looked like he was undercover in this organization.
Yes, but he was a cop. But they mentioned that he was a cop in the crash unit, and they mentioned that the original guy who gave him the drugs that was alive in the first timeline, like ours when we watched it back in season 1, episode 17, died in a car crash.
Yeah, in this universe.
So did he take his stuff in his car? Like, did he take the stuff out of the car because he saw him when he died? He investigated it first, and he knew about it, or maybe. Was he a part of the organization and implanted as a cult member and was there to take the evidence back so it wasn't spouted? And then once he did that, he left the organization and became like freelance, which would point towards that this cult, just like the shapeshifters, the cult may not be the shapeshifters, but they infiltrated society to an extent, because one of them was even a cop that was able to grab so maybe there's people inside Fringe or it's FBI that are a part of this cult too, because the way it's going, they're very advanced with their technology, so they have to be more, with it. And so that makes me feel like they're kind of implanted, even on like a surface level, in, society or in positions of power on purpose. Because it's kind of what like you would do.
You're losing me on this. I don't know where you're.
So because the guy was a cop, and as a cop he has all these options, but he stops being a cop as soon as the accident happens, basically. And so I'm basically
was a cop until an accident.
The first guy who with the porcupine.
Yes.
And then the guy who we originally met in the first season of this.
They were remarking how he still might be undercover because his records show that he stopped 5 years ago. But that is exactly what would happen if you were undercover.
But I feel like you're right on that. But part of me feels like the FBI would have access.
Plus, he was warning people. he was trying to keep people away. Like, he didn't seem like the type of person who wanted this to happen.
And so there's a very good chance that he may have been just infected by something.
He had all the doses.
Yes, but he said you don't have clearance for this. So he probably has doses. I was going to say, what if he was just transporting it? But then if this was super important, they would have like private jetted him, like, you know, with heavy protection if the government wanted this and he was undercover and had it. So I'm trying to figure that out, but we'll go past that.
Well, to me, it just, he said clearance. I'm pretty sure he was undercover in this organization. They were trying to bring it down, and obviously he had to take the serum to get the trust and everything. And
that's what I was missing. Okay, that's part of the theory I was missing.
Yeah.
I couldn't form that portion. Okay, I like that. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense.
That was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
I'm excited to see how we're getting closer to the end of the season. I'm kind of curious how they're going to, I guess... We found out who the ultimate big bad of the show is at this point.
Dave Robert Jones. And ultimate.
We're going to see what his actual plan is and how they're going to stop it.
Yeah, we're going to see that exactly.
It kind of seems like the Observer plotline's kind of like done now.
That's what the only thing that makes me feel like that maybe not be done is if this cult becomes part of the story and they really are trying to evolve humanity, that the Observers are the next portion of humanity and they need to like make sure that they get that evolution going.
See, but the Observers aren't allowed to interfere.
No, I know, but they just want to observe. They want to observe when their like formation point was. Is the only thing, because like that's the only thing I could think of is if they talk about evolving further in humanity, and then the Observers were like, "We're your next branch." That's because like that's technology going again, like to the peak, and then there's a new group. It almost makes me feel like in this universe, Atlantis probably also existed.
I mean, definitely. It's Fringe.
It's Fringe.
It all exists.
Very funny episode, very interesting. The only thing I feel bad is Lee is like super, super sad that he's single because he sees it, you know, the love that is going on with Olivia and Peter, and he can't have that. And I almost felt like they gave him a death flag. I thought he was going to like I know he wasn't going to die, but I almost thought he was with the porcupine thing. Not because of the virus, but when he got attacked. I was like, oh man,
I don't think he's going to die.
I was like, they brought Lee's like love out and open. Peter's okay with.
I think he's a liked enough character to stay around.
I hope he doesn't die because like I will honestly be mad at this point.
You'll know how it feels.
I know how it feels because he's grown on me. I just wanted to find love.
I like dies in this show for the most part, so I just haven't said I've liked anyone since.
We're gonna find out who else dies. So thanks for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
Check out Patreon. Full support goes a long way. We will catch you next time.